Welcome back to the Team to Beat Miami Heat podcast. My name is Amir. Thank you for those who are listening to the podcast on Spotify and Apple, and thank you for those who are watching on YouTube. If you guys are watching on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I'm on my path to 2,000 subscribers, so it would mean a lot to me if you guys subscribe, like, comment, and share. So for today's episode, I want to talk about a report that came out that the Miami Heat are expected to prepare a trade for Donovan Mitchell this summer. And the Miami Heat are not the only team that are anticipating that Donovan Mitchell will request a trade or will indicate that he's open to free agency after next season by not picking up his extension with the Cavs. So Brian Windhorst on ESPN reported that the Miami Heat, Los Angeles Lakers, and the Brooklyn Nets are among the teams that could look to trade for the Cleveland Cavaliers, Donovan Mitchell, this off season. And so he said those three teams are at the top of his list. He's not sure if Donovan is going to request that trade, but he said what would happen is I think if Donovan chose not to extend, he would be able to kind of direct the trade a little bit. So basically insinuating that he can tell the Cavaliers that I'd rather go to this team. So try to make a trade with this team as long as they can get a good return for Donovan Mitchell. And he does have leverage because, again, if he gets traded to a team that he doesn't want to go to, let's say, who knows, the Sacramento Kings or the what's another middling team? Maybe the Chicago Bulls. I don't know. These are obviously not any teams that are going to trade for him, but he can basically say, hey, to those teams, I'm going to be a 1 year rental. And if you do trade for me, I am not going to re-sign with you after the 1 year. So it'll be a 1 year rental. You're going to trade multiple first round picks, young assets, rotational players, and I'm going to walk. So essentially, he can have some sort of leverage if he said, hey, I want to go to Miami, Cleveland, make a deal with Miami because I don't want to go anywhere else, essentially. And so, with that, though, he was basically saying that he's not going to get a premium because he can walk away. He can opt in to stay with the Cavs and then walk away as a unrestricted free agent, not picking up his option, and the Cavs will get nothing. So it's better for the Cavs to recoup something versus recouping nothing because they gave up a ton of draft picks, Lowry marketing, Colin Sexton, etc., to acquire um, the Cavs or to acquire Donovan Mitchell. Excuse me. So um, anyway, so Brian Windhorst mentioned that the Miami Heat had been star hunting for over a year now. They're always star hunting. They have some players on their roster potentially that could be interesting to the Cleveland Cavaliers, but they're not as deep in terms of draft picks that they can offer, which is true. The Lakers do have 3 first round picks that they can offer, but they don't have any really great young pieces or players that they can really offer that the Cleveland Cavaliers would necessarily want. So they could essentially offer Reeves and like Rui Hachimura and 3 first round picks, which is not a horrible package for a team that doesn't have a ton of leverage, which are the Cavs. The Nets have the option to offer way more picks. They have 6 first round picks that they've acquired by trading Kyrie and James Harden. So they have 6 first round picks, and they're not looking to rebuild completely or tank. And they want to build around Mikal Bridges. So is it a good fit trading for Donovan Mitchell? I don't know, but they could add in Cam Johnson and maybe a Cam Thomas or whoever, and 3 or 4 picks essentially. So that beats Miami's offer, but I still think Miami overall has a better offer and package between those 3 teams, which is a good blend of young talent and players as well as picks. So the Miami Heat can offer 2 picks, 2 first round picks. They could also offer Tyler Hero, who's a better player out of any of the ones I just mentioned on the Nets or Lakers. And then you could also add both Jaime Jaquez and Nikola Jovic. I know a lot of Heat fans out there don't want to trade both, but I think you're absolutely crazy if you don't do that for Donovan Mitchell. You see, he is a playoff riser. He plays well in the playoffs. He averages 26, 27 points per game. Something the Miami Heat desperately needs is a scorer. So we need help in that avenue. He could definitely help Jimmy and Bam get over the hump, potentially pairing him up with Eric Spoelstra, who's the best coach in the NBA, then that gives the Miami Heat a real chance to contend. So I think, in my opinion, I would definitely give up Jovic and Jaime because you have no guarantee that they're going to be future stars or all stars. And also, we don't have enough time for a blended build of waiting for Jaime and Jovic to develop while Jimmy Butler's only going to be age 35 and is already slowing down at this point. So I would say reach for the stars, go for Donovan Mitchell. So we'll see what happens. We'll see if there's any more reports from Brian Windhorst or anybody from ESPN regarding a potential Donovan Mitchell trade to the Miami Heat. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have a good day.